Okay, let's get into this. We're diving into something, well, pretty much everyone deals with at some point, wedding gifts.
Right, and it can get a bit samey, can it? The usual suspects on the registry.
Exactly. But we've got this article here, Great Wedding Present Ideas, a unique way to celebrate a couple's story. And it really suggests something different.
Yeah, it does. It kind of questions the whole traditional approach.
So our focus for this deep dive is really exploring this idea. It presents giving the gift of, well, memories, not just stuff.
And the article points out, that appliances, gift cards, they're practical, sure,
Yeah, useful.
but they can feel a bit impersonal maybe, lacking that real connection to the couple's actual story.
That's the core of it, isn't it? The
Yeah.
source suggests moving past the transactional side of things.
Towards something more sentimental, deeply so.
Right. So instead of another blender, the idea is to capture, like, the essence of their specific journey together.
The article actually calls it a modern-day time capsule, which is a pretty evocative way to put it.
It is a curated look back at their love story. Something that lasts, maybe even for their kids or grandkids later on.
And the article gets specific about how you might do this. It mentions a service called a life portrait as one example.
Okay, so how does that work, according to the source?
Well, it talks about collecting photos,
Mm.
from way back, maybe early dates.
Oh, right. Like the potentially embarrassing one.
Maybe. But also, engagement photos, the wedding itself, the whole timeline.
And it's not just photos, is it? The article mentions more.
Yeah, it gets even more personal. It talks about adding voice notes from friends, family.
Oh, wow. Imagine hearing your grandma sharing a memory or your best friend telling that funny story about you too.
Exactly. And video clips, too. So it's dynamic. It makes the whole story feel really alive.
So it's not just looking at pictures, it's more immersive, their history, but told in like different ways altogether.
Which brings up a good point the article makes. Why do this when registries are so easy?
Right. What's the argument for this kind of effort?
The article really hammers home the impact. First off, it's incredibly personalized.
Because every couple's story is different.
Precisely. No two of these gifts could ever be the same. It's inherently unique to them.
That's a huge point. It's not just picking something off a list.
And the article contrasts this with, say, a gadget. Gadgets break, they get outdated.
True.
But memories, the feelings tied to them, the article suggests those are truly lasting. They appreciate over time, really.
And there's the effort involved. The source kind of implies that the act of gathering these things, the care put into it, that's part of the gift itself.
Yeah, it shows a level of thought that goes way beyond just clicking add to cart. It's a tangible representation of something intangible, if that makes sense.
It does. Value beyond the price tag.
And the article even mentions a specific way to display this kind of digital story, something called the A Life Portrait movie frame.
Okay, what's that?
It sounds like a dedicated digital frame, basically.
Yeah.
Designed to play the movie and the photo slideshow they create, so the couple can easily relive it all.
Gotcha. And just to be clear, the source notes you can learn more at alifeportrait.com. It mentions a start for free option, too. We're just relaying the info from the article here.
Right. It's presented as an example of this memory gift concept.
So stepping back, what does this all really point to?
Well, it seems to tap into maybe a growing feeling, an appreciation for experiences, for personal stories, sentimental value, especially for big life events like weddings.
More than just accumulating things.
Exactly. It's about preserving the story of the couple, the U.S., not just setting up their kitchen.
So for you listening, the takeaway here is that there's this really powerful alternative out there beyond the standard registry.
It's about giving something that genuinely grows in emotional value over the years, something meaningful.
Absolutely. Something that doesn't just, sit on a shelf collecting dust, metaphorically speaking anyway.
It really makes you consider what parts of a relationship, of a shared life, are the most precious.
Which leads to a final thought. If you were to create a gift like this, focusing on memories, what parts of a couple's journey, their unique story, would you make sure to capture?
What are those essential moments, those inside jokes, those heartfelt messages?
Yeah, what feels absolutely vital to preserve, something to think about next time a wedding invite lands on your doorstep.